Hi, welcome back to Built to Last. I'm Ted Bennett, and today we're checking out John Roebling's suspension bridge that connects Covington, Kentucky with Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, the Queen City of the West, thrived in the 19th century. Fueled by the bustling traffic along the majestic Ohio River, Cincinnati expanded at an unmatched pace between 1800 and 1850. Yet, while the river was a conduit of commerce, it also presented a formidable barrier to land-based travel. Cincinnati's closest neighbor, Covington, Kentucky, lay isolated across the river, with only slow and treacherous ferries as a means of access. The clamor for a bridge to connect these cities grew louder and louder with each passing year. In 1846, a charter was granted for a bridge spanning the Ohio at Cincinnati, with the state of Kentucky almost immediately giving approval. Enter John Augustus Roebling, a rising star in suspension bridge engineering and a built-to-last hero. Roebling presented a series of groundbreaking designs, tackling the same challenges that Charles Ellet faced with the Wheeling suspension bridge discussed in Episode 10. Roebling's suspension Ohio Bridge minimized obstruction to Ohio River traffic, compared with shorter span trusses that required numerous piers in the river. However, political and economic obstacles soon emerged as Ohio's approval of the bridge pivoted in the balance. Steamboat lobbies feared the bridge would undermine their monopoly over river transport, while Cincinnati's business community worried about increased competition from Covington enterprises. The approval process dragged on until 1850, with Ohio stipulating that the bridge's location be determined by its legislature. In a cunning move, the Ohio legislators mandated that the bridge be placed in the middle of a block, making it less convenient and thwarting Covington's plan that dated from 1850 to align streets with Cincinnati, an inconvenient feature that persists today. Despite legislative approval, the bridge project stalled due to the lack of funding until dynamo Amos Schinkel joined the bridge company in February of 1856. In March, Schinkel began stockpiling Buena Vista freestone from 200 miles up the Ohio River. Roebling had had his eye on this local stone for a while, planning the petroleum-infused variety for the below-water tower foundations for durability. By August, Schinkel had Roebling under contract to design and oversee construction. Roebling's final design called for a 1,575-foot suspension bridge with a clearance of 120 feet over the river at low water, to become the world's longest spanning suspension bridge at 1,057 feet clear span. Roebling's team made remarkable progress in the last 4 months of 1856, completing the grout-filled wood grillage foundation and towers rising above river level by December, a feat almost unthinkable by today's standards. Yet the Panic of 1857 and the Civil War halted work, leaving the towers partially completed for almost 6 years until work resumed. During the Civil War, the threat of Confederate invasion spurred the construction of a temporary pontoon bridge across the Ohio River, all this underscoring the urgent need for a permanent bridge across the Ohio. So in 1863, when a wartime financial boom hit Cincinnati, Roebling resumed construction, revising the clearance to 100 feet above river level. And by 1864, Roebling's son Washington Roebling returned from his distinguished Civil War service with his soon-to-become indispensable wife, Emily Warren Roebling. As construction moved into wire placement and roadway work, Washington took over the management of the project while John Roebling traveled to New York City to begin planning his masterpiece, the Brooklyn Bridge. Under Washington Roebling's leadership and the expertise of principal assistant engineer Wilhelm Hildenbrand, the bridge was completed in 1867, overcoming economic downturns and civil war. By 1895, the advent of electric trolleys necessitated improvements to accommodate heavier loads and faster speeds. While most engineers recommended demolition of the Ohio Bridge, Hildenbrand proposed a bold renovation, adding a through truss and 2 more suspension cables, reusing the old suspenders, and all the while maintaining the bridge's service during the overhaul, as specified by the bridge company. The 1895 to 1896 renovation doubled the bridge's strength, which is largely intact as the iconic structure that we see today, a blend of cable-stayed, through truss, suspension, and arch elements. The bridge underwent further renovation in the 1950s and 1990s, transitioning from its original dark brown to today's trademark bright blue. In 1975, the Covington-Cincinnati Bridge Committee was formed to preserve and enhance this architectural marvel. Their efforts, including restoring the tower finials and adding lighting, have been crucial in maintaining the bridge's beauty and significance for us to enjoy today. And today, the Covington-Cincinnati Bridge stands as a powerful symbol of vision, innovation, and relentless maintenance. Driven by Schinkel's determination, brought to life by the extraordinary engineering of Roebling and his son Washington, upgraded through the meticulous renovations of Hildenbrand, and carefully maintained by the state of Kentucky and the Covington-Cincinnati Bridge Committee. The Roebling Bridge's legacy is ensured for future generations. My discussions with the Covington-Cincinnati Bridge Committee revealed the deep pride and commitment within the community to preserving this iconic structure. Their unwavering dedication ensures that the Roebling Bridge will continue to stand strong, connecting Covington and Cincinnati well into the future. Roebling set the stage, but the communities on both sides of the river have truly made the Roebling Bridge built to last.